welcome back to Supernatural. I'm your main host, Francesca Garcia, and I'm very excited because this is the season finale. I can't believe we made it here already, and we're here to discuss the Last Chance Saloon. And of course, there's going to be a holiday special coming right at you guys, so stay tuned for that. That's going to be for the post-interview segment with the one and only Mike Delcoro, and he's got a little thing set up, I think, with Eric and Joe going on. So that's going to be very exciting with the Delco goggles. So I'm not going to give too much on that, but it is an experiment that he is going to conduct. So stay tuned for that, and that will be our holiday special. But in the meantime, we're going to jump to the Last Chance Saloon. Before I want to discuss that, I wanted to give everybody a big thank you and for supporting this channel. And we're 2 seasons in. Gosh, I can't even talk, never, and on these seasons I can never talk, but 2 seasons in, and I really cannot thank you guys enough for all your support and all your love. It really means so much to me, and honestly, this is beyond unbelievable. I wouldn't think I made it this far in for 2 seasons, and there will be a third season, so that's in the works, but obviously it won't be anytime soon because I gotta take it easy. And again, thank you for supporting War Party Paranormal itself, our team members, and also the Haunted Files, because, season 2's coming in and there's a lot of fire stuff going on for the Haunted Files as well. So again, I just wanted to take the time and say thank you for all your support because it really means a lot. So thank you guys. Also, a quick note I want to say too, before we jump into the episode, is please go ahead and donate to Miss Scotty Burns, our mama bear of War Party Paranormal. She was actually in my first episode of this season, and just rewatching that episode here recently, it brought me to tears just knowing what's going on with her. So anyways, if you can go to the War Party Paranormal, website and click the GoFundMe page, click that link and go ahead and help donate to Scotty Byrne. It would mean a lot to us. So appreciate the support and the love throughout the paranormal community. Yeah, as the saying goes, all good things must come to an end, unfortunately. But it's not forever because, again, there will be a season 3. So that's in the works. So stay tuned in the future for that. Again, thank you again for the support. I know I keep saying that, but this is just something so small for me to do. It's something I love to do. It's a little small, like kind of like podcast, showing some clips projects. I know it's different from what other, YouTubers do on YouTube with paranormal content. No hate on that because obviously it is very common in what they do. So it's just kind of, come to show that the show is a little bit different than that. It's just a podcast kind of like discussing over the points of views, and I try to make it creative and base it on scientific research, and also my field is psychology, kind of like on cognitive research and like and what your mind can retain. So that's why the post interview is what it's about. But obviously you'll discuss that more in season 1 as I get into the depth of what was all created about. So if you haven't checked out season 1, go ahead and do that. But again, thank you for your support because it just means so much. So anyways, we're going to moving forward, we're going to go on to the episode, and you know how this goes. We're going to briefly talk about the history because nobody really cares to talk about my history lessons. So anyways, we're going to talk briefly about the history, and then we're going to go on into the evidence that's being captured at this location. So let's go. Okay, so this investigation took place sometime around like April, I would think it's like April 9th of 2022. So about like a year ago or so, maybe a little bit more than that. And it's called the Last Chance Saloon Bar, and it's located in Florida City, Florida. Now, I know I consider everything like Miami area, like whatever, Homestead, Miami. But it's actually the city itself. It's called Florida City, and it's literally like the last stop before you head out that long stretch mark to the overseas highway to the Florida Keys. So literally, people saw it kind of like the last beacon, I guess, back in the days, kind of like a lighthouse. It was like the last beacon to get to like official land and all these like little islands that you have to commute, and yeah, so it's literally a lot of stuff has happened at this bar from back in the days and to actually current events. Things are still happening at the bar. Cops are still showing up, and we'll get to that in a second later in the investigation. Actually, we had cops showing up at our investigation, but that's besides the point. That this place has a lot of stuff going on in there, and it's brewing some good energy. So There's reports of numerous murders that occurred at the site. People ODing, and like obviously it's a bar, so it's kind of like like back then I think it was known for like a bikers kind of like bar where people meet up before heading to the Keys. And it started as a food stand in 1926, and then later it became a bar in 1930. And ever since then, it became a bar. So, but the bar still stands, and it's a very cool place to check out. And it's got a lot of a lot of activity and a lot of history attached to it. Numerous reports of pirate spirits. I believe the most famous one was Black Caesar. So that's definitely he's involved in that. And they said that like the Florida Railroad kind of ran through the back. So the back of the bar kind of stretched through to like all the way through the Florida Keys. So that's that. Now getting back to like the spiritual, activities and stuff that goes on. I mean, there's been like ODs of just people ODing at the bar, things like that. But there was a former worker that went into a diabetic coma in the back of the bar. I guess he just like kind of collapsed, and then he didn't die at the bar per se, but he thinks like his consciousness, since it's like his body, like his soul, I guess, left his body at that, or not left the soul, but whatever, his consciousness was there. Let me take that back. His consciousness was there at the moment, so I guess like that's where his mindset, I guess, stayed, if that makes sense. Not that his soul left the body at that place, because that's not true. He didn't die there, but he died at the hospital, and I think he was like 7 years, at the hospital and this coma. So rumors have it that he is known to haunt the bar in that area that he collapsed in. So that's the theory on that. Good to kind of do a research on how that works too, but obviously we don't know the answers to the afterlife. But anyways, the other former worker that is known to haunt the location, other than this former worker and also Caesar the pirate, was Kim. Kim was, and I think she's probably, at least in my opinion, when I was there, the most dominant spirit for sure at the Last Chance Saloon. Just looking at down my notes here, but Kim was like a former bartender there, and she was known to like dabble into like some black magic, from my understanding, and she overdosed at the bar. So I think definitely she was the most dominant spirit there. She definitely showed herself, and we'll get to that later in the clips. But Linda herself has reported, I think they didn't get along back in the days, or they had some rift to them. Maybe Linda being her boss, I'm not sure. But anyways, it seems like sometimes she kind of still shows dominance, I guess, in between Linda, from what she described to her. Which again, Linda's a very sweet person. So anyway, so she's just, that was her character. So she makes herself known at the Last Chance Saloon. Again, reports of alarms being triggered, paper towels being thrown, feelings of being watched in the restrooms. Actually, a funny thing, Patty agree that it's been on the show, but anywho, homegirl here has mentioned that I guess the bathrooms are a big conduit for water, I guess, and kind of spirits manifesting because of that. So that could be the reason why in the bathroom there's always like numerous reports of hauntings in the bathrooms, and they think water is the big conduit to that, which makes sense. I mean, if you think about Florida, we're built like on top of limestone, so all these natural properties can definitely be a big source to that. But anywho, so a lot of people think that the alarm being triggered could be due to Kim, but again, we don't know. So it could be the pirate activity, it could just be another thing. Now, there was also like a double homicide, or like a murder. So yeah, homicide, suicide, murder, I guess you could say. And pretty much it involved, I believed it was a father, if I'm not mistaken, the story, and I could be wrong, don't take me wrong on that. Actually, all my historians can correct me on this, but I believe it was a father that ended up killing his son, and I think he killed up his wife or his mother too, if I'm not mistaken. Not that place, but he took the son. It's like he killed him near this parking lot of the Last Chance Saloon, and then the father ended up taking his life, and the son, I believe, was like 8 years old. And we'll get to that in a second, because we had an amazing Delco session, which we'll get to that. And it involved this child. So he's known to, I guess, haunt the saloon. So those are a couple of the reports. Obviously, there's many more involving different pirate activity back in the history, back in the days. Still modern spirits, you name it. This place is conjuring a lot of good stuff. Going back to our personal experience, so again, this place is very active. We went back in 2022 of April, sometime in that spring. I think it was like our last cold front of the year, if I'm not mistaken. And we had a couple of our War Party Paranormal team members on this episode. And we definitely, I think we had, obviously Eric, our team leader. We had Mike, we had Joe. We had, I believe, Jenny and Armando, Marie, my girl Marie. I love Marie so much. She's my girl. Marie and Earl, and myself. I think that's, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's pretty much all we had from War Party Paranormal. And yeah, so it was definitely a very fun investigation. All I know is just it was super active. And, there's a couple of clips I want to show. I'm not going to give you, there was a full recording of this episode on, I think, Mike's YouTube channel. So you could see the full, the first version of the episode that came out. The second one was edited and much better revised through the Haunted Files. So again, you're going to have to check out the rest of the episode of the Last Chance Saloon at the Haunted Files. I'm only going to show a little bit of some segments that was captured throughout investigation. But I'm not going to show the full clips because that needs to be shown at the Haunted Files. Got to check that out. You got to subscribe to it. Get your membership. Anyways, so there was a point that I want to show. I believe the server's name was Chris, if I'm not mistaken, and I could be wrong, but she was giving an interview at the moment about her paranormal experience and how this pool ball was like moving, I guess, when her and her partner were playing. And before she even gave out that segment, I think at the time when she was, no, I lied. But at the time she was giving the segment, I felt like the need, I don't know why, like my intention was like distracted. Like if something was kind of like, not that I heard it, audibly, but something was like drawing my attention to this pool table. And it was kind of like drawing me to almost like wanting to go play pool and like check it out. And I remember like when she was doing the interview, I just kept looking to my left-hand side. Like I just kept looking like what's going on over here. So I want to show you both of the clips of her interview and then like what happened to me at the moment and then connecting the dots. I remember just, anyways, I'm going to show you the clips real quick. So go ahead and check that out.
Saloon. And we just want to tell us anything that you've experienced here or anything of that nature so we could tell our guest what kind of has been going on here in the bar.
There's a couple of things. Last time we were playing pool and the ball stops. Like, I want to say the hole's here and the ball stops like right about here. And it just stops. And he's like, you missed. And I'm like, watch, I'm going to get you now. And then when we're talking back and forth, the ball just starts rolling. And then it went in the hole by itself.
Oh, wow. They were helping you out.
Yeah, they helped me out and I won.
Nice.
3:30 in the morning, and we were cleaning up the bar. I was going to the bathroom. I'm coming out, and I'm fixing myself, and all of a sudden I hear psst in my ear, and I obviously screamed. And ran out. There was nobody there.
It was when you were closed.
We were closed. There was nobody there, and I'm working the kitchen, so I'll see somebody run by. And
by the window, by the front, like where you hand the food through.
Behind me. So there's a door that's back there and it leads to the back. So nothing's back there but the beer, ice, stuff like that. Mm-hmm. So I'll be cooking up here in the front and everybody's already, everybody's gone or, everybody's up here and I'll see people run by. And I'll look and there's nobody there. I'll look and the bartenders are up here, my boyfriend.
So my name is Franny Garcia. I'm with War Party Paranormal, better known as Supernatural Eye. And just during this interview process, I felt intrigued to look over twice towards this direction right over here, actually this certain spot. And I asked the sweet lady that just got interviewed, hey, where was the action of the pool balls moving at? And she told me right here, this table, and that's exactly where I felt to look over, was right over.
So would you say that you just had like a inclination like to look over at the pool table?
Like something was drawn to like my attention to look over here. Not that I saw something move or anything like that, just like something was telling me, hey, look over here, like focus on this area. Pretty cool. And I remember asking her after the fact, like, hey, which while she was giving the interview, like I was kind of hearing her out, but for some reason I was like getting tuned out to look at this table. I kid you not. And plan. I know what you guys are thinking, like, oh, right, yeah, okay. But no, but seriously, like, that's how it went down. And I remember asking her afterwards, after that exact interview that you saw. And obviously there's more to it, but, you know, I asked her, hey, like, where was the pool table where you guys were playing at? And surely enough, it was the one that kept staring at during the interview process. So I thought that was pretty cool, needless to say. All right, so the other segment I wanted to show was my coffin box going off. So I think we had Jenny's Ovulus, which is so funny because at the time I thought my ovulus was her ovulus. So I'm like, oh my God, my ovulus kept saying this word, but in reality it was her ovulus. But anyway, she had her ovulus out. I had my ovulus out. I think one ovulus was saying one word, the other one was saying the other. And then the coffin box. So we had my coffin box going off, and I kind of want to show you a really cool clip about that. I personally believed it was Kim kind of sending it off. But anyways, let's go ahead and show you that coffin box clip real quick. And it stopped. Look, it stopped. Like, it just like stops and it goes. It stops and it goes. Like, it's not like something continuously sending it off. Like,
Can you do the capo again? The ball next to it?
And the cap all went off too right next to it.
Yeah,
too, right?
and this thing.
It's like a hot little corner over there.
Are you bartending right now, Kim?
We both have been feeling wind over here.
Yeah. Wind like chill.
Just like,
But that would have set off the window.
especially not that far.
No, I remember it was like very sensitive. Like I say, it's not just that sensitive that's going to set it off. You have to literally stand in front of it like a person. Alrighty, pretty cool. And then last but not least, this is the infamous Delco session I wanted to show. Now, I know the Delco was created by our team member, Mike Delcoro. He is a genius. He is selling these goggles through the Ghost Hunter store, so make sure to check that out. Use our code. Show the guys some support, but he's a genius and created these goggles. Are going, like, literally, it's going haywire right now. It's like going viral in the paranormal community, and it's better than your Estes. Everybody's like, what's some, you know, flashing lights? We know it's the same thing as the Estes. No, it's not. It's much better. Everybody that has bought one and experienced it will say it for themselves. So go ahead and check that out, but let's not get to that. Besides the point, he created these goggles. Now, that wasn't the first location where the goggles was tested and experimented. Actually, the guinea pig was Joe, and it was experimented at the Riddle House at Yesteryear Village. So that was the first time the Delco was ever come to play and tested out in paranormal research. Now, I'm proud to say I wasn't there at the time. I'm kind of sad. I was like, dang it, I missed out that event. But anyways, or that private investigation that was done. However, I'm proud to say that I was there the second time it was conducted, and it was conducted at the Last Chance Saloon at this very episode. So the second time it was done at the Last Chance, and I was very happy that I could have been part of that, because it was definitely probably one of the most amazing sessions I've experienced in a Delco. And for the capture of one of the spirits that I've mentioned, which I believe it was Cantos, and we'll get to that in a second, but this was based on the double homicide murder that occurred with the dad killing the little boy. Let's go ahead and show that Delco real quick because it's amazing, and let's go show that out.
Ready, dog?
Let's do it.
All right, so these are the glasses here that I made. Turn the switch on, and then you can't see through them. Completely blocks out any vision or. All right. Why do you keep saying his name? What do you want to tell Eric?
One. Open. Standing.
You're standing? Where are you standing? Can you tell us? Can you show yourself to us? Can you make a noise?
No sweat.
Who's
Just
that?
me.
It's just you? Only one of you? And what's your name?
It's inviting.
Come on over and have a seat. Hang out with us.
Behind you.
You're behind me?
Get out.
We're not gonna go. Not yet, we will.
You.
Me? What's my name? Can you say anybody else's name that's here? Joe thought he saw somebody earlier in the doorway.
Devil.
That's not gonna work. That's not gonna scare us out of here. Trying to be a tough
It's a
guy?
decree. Santos.
Santos. Who's Santos?
Kathy.
Kathy? So is there a couple of you coming in now?
Women.
Kathy, how old are you, Kathy?
Hiding.
You're hiding? There's women that are hiding? You don't have to hide. Can you touch Eric? Or can you show yourself to him?
Right here.
You're right here? Go over to this photo.
The others.
The others are here? To prove that I'm talking to somebody intelligent, can you tell me a color? Any color. Any color you choose. Come on over, you can tell me.
The little boy that was murdered, his last name was C-A-N-T-O-S. I don't know if you pronounce it Santos or Cantos.
Santos or Cantos. The last name of the
Cantos.
boy was Cantos.
The father's name was Juan Carlos Cantos, and the
Weird.
mother's name was Joanne Sebastian Santos.
I'm getting goosebumps just from you telling
Eric.
that. So, to the people that are watching, there was a, outside of the bar, just nearby, there was a child that was strangled by his father and killed.
I just saw a shadow go like this.
And he was 8 years old. When I asked how old, he said 8. When I asked the name, he said Santos.
Calm down.
I'm calm. But the last name
He is.
Cantos. He is what? He's here?
That's it.
Have you lost your way? That's wild.
It's the breaking point.
Yeah, is that the father? Because he committed suicide after that. Wonder what the wife's name.
Then you left.
Then he left?
Wife's name was Raza Dominica Matias.
Okay.
Calm down, Eric.
That's interesting.
So,
Cantos, he could have just come.
Bitch.
that's not very nice. Who is it that we're still talking? Are we still talking to the boy? Or are we talking to somebody else?
All my life.
All your life what?
Don't leave.
Who are you talking to?
Wait a minute.
I'm here, I'm listening.
Cold.
You're cold? It is cold outside. It's the last cold front probably of the year tonight. Who else is here?
Me.
Me? Who's me?
Aggressive.
Who's aggressive?
Peter.
Peter. Who's Peter?
Chris.
Peter and Chris? Who are they?
the demons.
There's no demons. That's not gonna work. You're not gonna scare us. Knock that off. And come over and talk to us.
Me. That's it.
What's it?
You.
Me? What about me?
Yes.
Do you have a message for me, or is there something you want to tell me?
Go away.
I told you, I'm not gonna. Not yet.
Come with me.
Where are you going?
It's free.
You gotta tell me where. Where is it that you're trying to go?
Axel. You better leave.
Not yet.
Marie.
Yeah, Marie's here. Do you want to tell her something? Is there anything that you want to tell Linda?
You're tough.
I'm gonna...
Hold it.
Not yet? You're not ready? We're gonna stop soon. So if there's anything you want to tell us,
He's
now's the chance.
drinking.
Who's drinking?
Is Blackie here?
He smokes.
He smokes and drinks? It's a good place for that.
Hello.
Who's this? Who said hello?
Demons.
We're gonna say goodbye. I want to say thank you. Thank you for talking with us.
People.
We appreciate you, and we didn't mean you any harm. And we respect you, and we thank you.
I'll be able.
I'm gonna go ahead and let Eric know that we're gonna finish up.
Holy crap.
Freaking amazing. And again, I can't show the rest of the Delco session, and that was done at the Last Chance Saloon, because that you will have to tune in to Paraflix, check out the Haunted Files, get your membership, subscribe, and check that episode out. It's actually the first episode of the first season, and it's fire. So Mike did an amazing job, and I'm so proud to have him as my interviewer, which brings me to our next segment. We're going to move on to the post-interview special edition, holiday edition segment, where he will be conducting his infamous Delco Experiment. And this one I wanted to get a little bit creative, because I wanted to be done like a double Delco experiment. And what better yet to have Joe Turino, the original guinea pig. You know, he's like kind of like Aaron Goodwin of, I guess you could say, Ghost Adventures. We just put him out there, you know. But anyways, what better yet to have the original guinea pig, okay? The original sacrificial lamb, Joe Turino himself. And then what better yet to have our second member that's constantly doing the you know, sacrificial lamb. When it comes to the Haunted Files, would be Eric. So why not have them face to face, you know, back to back, however you want to do it, do a double Delco and see what responses come into place at a haunted location. So yeah, that's what that's going to be based about. So again, it's going to be a very, 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 very special holiday edition post-interview segment. It's not going to be your traditional post-interview that might kind of follows up with the team members or the persons that were involved in my investigation. This is going to be pretty much his experiment on the Delco. So it's going to be very cool, and I'm very excited for you guys to check that out. So make sure to stay tuned. That's coming up here shortly. And again, I wanted to thank you guys again so much for all your love and all your support. It means so much to me. I can't really thank you enough. You know, I wouldn't be here without you guys, and this is so much fun for me to do. And again, it's not officially over because we got season 3, as I promised season 2. Now we got season 3 coming up, and it just keeps getting better. So again, thank you guys so much. I love you guys so much for all your support, and happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year's. We're already there. Until then, just make sure to subscribe to War Party Paranormal. Check out the team. Also, make sure to check out the Haunted Files because, again, we're killing the game with that Paraflix. And hey, it's the gift that keeps on giving. There's more that's going to keep coming towards your way. So you just hang out and just stay tuned, okay? Anyways, thank you guys again. I love you guys so much. My para family, my para community, you guys are amazing. And yeah, happy holidays, okay, guys? Thank you. Love you so much. And check out that post-interview segment coming up soon. Love you. Bye. Yeah, happy holidays from me and Salem. Look, Salem, look. Oh, say happy holidays. Yay. Happy holidays. Yeah, I'm such a nerd. I gave my dog a little kids. So he's got something to say. Salem, you got something to say? No. Anyways, happy holidays. Merry Christmas. Love you guys. Make sure to stay tuned for the post-interview segment coming towards your way here shortly. So yeah, check that out. Anyways, love you guys. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year's. Love you. Take care. Say bye.
What's up, guys? This is Mike Delcoro, and I'm here with Eric and Joe, and we're at this park, and this park looks like a regular park. As far as I could tell, looking at it with your eye, you wouldn't think of anything else other than it's just a park. So, but there's been some reports out here of people seeing an entity with red eyes. We've came out here to check it out before, and we've gotten some crazy activity. We've gotten stuff through the spirit box. We've gotten some really angry EVPs. So tonight we're going to try an experiment that I came up with called the Delco Experiment. And what it is it's a cross between the Gansfeld experiment, red lights over your eyes, noise isolation headphones, listening to a spirit box. So basically, you're getting rid of your vision, you're only listening to a spirit box, and the person that's under is only repeating whatever they hear, see, or feel. And then I'm going to be asking questions to see if anything lines up. So tonight, Eric and Joe are going to be our sacrificial lambs. We're going to do it together to see what happens. So this is new to us, and this is going to be neat. So let's get into it. So the first line of operation is what we're going to do is they're going to sit for about 15 minutes and meditate and get their mind into that state that they need to get into. And then what I'm going to do is tap them each on the shoulder, and then they'll know it's ready to start repeating whatever it is they hear, feel, or see verbally. So. Joe, you going flashing?
Yeah, I'm going flashing. For me, it works a little bit better. The Delco goggles have like 2 modes, just a stationary light, like what Eric has going on. I like to go flashing. It's a little bit more intense as far as when you connect psychically with it. So this is my preferred method.
Awesome. You?
And I'm going steady. Ain't taking any chances.
ready to go into our trance-like state? Steak.
Somebody's hungry.
All right. Here we go. All right, so they're gonna sit like this for about 15 minutes, and then I'll tap them on the shoulder and we'll get right into it. All right, so it's been approximately 15 minutes. I timed it at 10 minutes after we were screwing around a little bit, so I estimated it. So it's right around 14-15 minutes. We're gonna go ahead and tap them in and see what we get out here, and then I'm gonna ask some questions. So let's see what happens.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, how are you?
What you be?
Would I be?
Gray?
A gray? So anything that's out here, any element or anything, their spirit or person or anything that's out here that wants to communicate, now's your chance. You could talk to these two guys right here in this equipment they have, and they're gonna blurt out whatever they hear to me. So you,
I guess so.
So you can communicate.
Hands up.
Hands up.
Lost it.
So
Nice
you.
to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Can you tell us who we're talking to?
Good night.
Good night. Or you're having a good night? That's good.
Next to me.
Who's next to you? Eric is. Eric and Joe.
Left.
This is Joe. This is Eric. My name's Mike. Careful. We're being careful.
You were there? Fuck.
Me.
So, can you tell us how many of you are here right now?
Can't be here.
I'm hating.
You guys don't
You're
want.
invading.
I'm invading.
Satan.
Satan.
Kill.
Kill. Who do you want to kill?
That's crazy.
See?
The last time we were here,
enough.
we were getting a lot of dark stuff like
Go
that.
for that.
Is there something dark here?
Sadly.
Sadly, there is.
Let me
It's
tell you.
red.
What's red?
How are you doing this?
How am I doing this? It's an experiment. We're trying to communicate with you.
Stop. Then it comes.
It stops and then it comes. The entity, the thing that's here.
TikTok.
Do you mean us harm?
Ready?
Because we're not putting up with that.
Go away.
Go away.
I'm sick of it. I'll help you.
You'll help me? All right, I want you to help me.
Go get my...
I want you to help me with this experiment. I'm going to say
It's free.
a set of numbers, and I want you to pick up where I leave off
Men.
to prove that I'm communicating with an intelligent being.
1,
Thank you.
It's men.
2, 3.
I want us to speak to you.
I want you to finish the numbers. What comes
Oh,
next?
you're welcome.
1,
Very good.
2,
Coming
I
out
need
well.
that.
3.
It depends.
I need it.
If there's more than one entity here,
I
can
just got weird interference. Weird interference come through.
if there's more
Better.
if there's more than one entity here, can one talk through Joe and one talk through Eric? And can you guys communicate together? Can you do that for me?
My face feels like it's being like touched. Like here, like if somebody's like
It's 3.
squeezing my fist.
I want you to let go of Joe.
I am.
You don't have permission to touch Joe.
Look down.
I'm back.
You're back?
Every day.
Every day you come here? Why?
I'm with you.
He's with you.
It's me.
Tell us who you are.
Returning.
You're returning?
Looking for mommy?
Going back.
Monkey? Probably. Work.
Seeing a very big like X.
Loose cannon.
Hello. Female. Earth. Good girl. Help me.
What do you need help from?
Sorry.
Asian.
My mom.
You said what?
I'm
Cut.
hearing you.
You hear me? Good.
Don't move.
Why? Why don't you want me to move? This is so weird.
Help me.
Help you? Help you what? What do you need help from?
World to me.
He's convicted.
Who's that? Who's convicted?
Help.
Over.
Look. He does this.
It's an experiment we're trying.
So I want
44.
to explain to like with the flashing light right now what
I
I'm
was
seeing
zapped.
is I'm literally seeing like I don't know if it's me wearing the
Philip.
goggles, but somebody wearing the goggles with them
true.
flashing, but I like thousands of them, and every time it flashes
You're
it
weak.
like expands out. Heart pump.
What's Mike?
I'm Mike. My name's Mike.
Don't stop it. That's awesome.
We're not gonna, not yet.
What's Mike?
You have a pistol? I'm Mike. My name's Mike.
Heading. Don't
Are you an
stop it.
officer?
It was
We're not
fast.
gonna, not yet.
I got a pistol.
Are you a police officer? You have a pistol?
Get on with it. Heading.
Are you an
Don't
officer?
cry.
And now I'm waiting
I
for
love
the...
you.
Are you a police officer?
Get on with it. Don't cry.
Ominous. And now I'm
Today,
waiting for
I love
There's
the...
something ominous here, right? What are you waiting
I love
for?
you.
Kick it.
Kick it?
I'm free.
You're a bad boy. Ominous.
Today.
There's something ominous here, right?
Kick it.
Why is there something
Kick it.
ominous here in a
Go
park?
find it. You're a bad boy.
This is supposed to be a place where people can hang out and be happy. Why is there something ominous here in a
Oh,
Don't
park?
get me. You're dead.
This is supposed to be a place where
No,
people
no.
can hang out and be
Yes,
happy.
mister.
First to be.
There's three.
You
Don't
know
get
what?
me. You're dead. Your
No,
soul.
no.
My soul?
Yes,
Nobody
mister.
knows to be.
Why,
Three?
why are
Get
you
away.
here, people? No, I want to know.
Go.
No.
Your soul.
I want
My
to
soul?
know why
Nobody
there's
knows.
some kind of a dark
Why
entity here.
why
What are
you
you
Get away.
doing here?
No, I want to know.
What
Go.
brought you here?
No.
I
I
said
want to
three.
know why
Three?
there's some kind of a dark entity here. What are you doing
three.
here? What brought you
You
here?
looking for me?
Frank?
Yeah,
I
I
said
am. I'm
three.
looking for you. Three?
Even about
So there's
that.
three?
You looking for me?
Frank?
Yeah, I am. I'm looking for
What
you.
makes this park so special?
Even
It
about
depends.
that.
What
Damn.
makes this park so special?
It depends. You got to be independent. Damn.
Favorite.
What's your
You got to
favorite?
be independent.
Thanks, sport. Favorite.
What's your
You
favorite?
fucker.
Who are
Who's
you?
that?
You're welcome. Thanks, sport. You fucker. Tu
This
madre.
way.
Who are
Who's
you?
that?
You're welcome. JK. Tu
This
madre.
way.
Just kidding.
Walking
Get off your
home.
ass. Come visit
JK.
me. Let's celebrate.
Just kidding.
Miami. Walking
Get off
home.
your ass. Come visit me. Let's celebrate.
You got it. Miami.
Earthling.
Earthling.
I thought he would.
Yes, we're
You
Earthlings.
getting this?
Look up.
We are. Look
Got
up.
it?
Earthling.
Earthling.
I thought he would.
Yes, we're Earthlings.
You
What do you
getting
want me to
this?
see up there?
Look up.
We are. Look up.
You're like crazy.
What do you want me to see up there?
Leaving. You're like crazy.
Why? Why are you leaving?
Where were you?
I need answers.
Beach.
Leaving. Don't fall.
Why? Why are you leaving?
Where were you?
All right, guys. Settle down. I need
Let's
answers.
answer
the question.
Jose.
This makes sense.
Don't fall.
That's his name. That's
The
Joe.
people.
Could have been an act.
All right, guys. Settle down. Let's answer the question.
Jose.
There's
This
9
makes
of
sense.
them.
Literally looking at a middle
That's his
finger.
name.
Maybe
Joe.
8. Could have been an act.
8 of you now?
I
No.
love you.
There's 9
Jose,
of
literally
8.
looking at a middle
8 of
finger.
you.
Maybe 8.
All right, guys. We'll
8 of you
speak
now?
one at a time, okay?
Middle finger, is it? I
Go
love
back.
you. Jose.
8.
Ready.
Go back where? 8 of you. Where do you
All
want
right,
us to
guys,
go?
oh,
Speak
no.
one at a time, okay?
Middle finger, Stay is there, it?
Go
sport.
back.
All right, we're here.
Ready.
Go back where? Where do you want us to go
Oh
back?
no.
Throw up. Stay there, sport.
All right, we're here.
Why don't they just
Get after it.
How did you get here?
throw
Go
up?
back.
No, how did you get here? Are you dimensional? You travel
Why
through
don't they just-
dimensions?
Get after it.
I want to know
How
that.
did you get here?
Go back.
No, how did you get here? Are you
Right?
dimensional?
Am I done?
You travel
No,
through dimensions? I want to know that.
Something fucking
The REM
poked
pod.
me. Like,
Right?
I thought that
Am I
you were
done?
tagging me out.
No, the REM pod went
You're
off.
fake. Start.
Something fucking poked me.
REM
Like,
pod.
I thought that you were tagging me
Franny.
out.
No, the REM pod went off. Yeah, this is for Franny's show. We want to do this experiment.
Come over.
It's imminent.
I can't.
Franny's
18.
here.
It's not ending. His eyes.
You called Franny over. She's here.
It's musty.
18. Help me speak.
It comes.
We're trying to help you speak.
What do you want?
Over it,
It's pouring blood.
Blood? Whose blood?
baby.
Just a little piece.
You want my blood?
Yep. That's right.
That's crazy.
I was wrong.
Well, you want to do a ritual?
Well, you're not going to get it, so
I come.
you come from where?
Where are we coming from?
Rain.
You come from the rain? From the sky?
Fuck you.
Mike.
Yes, that's me.
It's the second time.
That's wild.
That is wild.
Ain't going
Don't
down.
be used. It's the company. It's cold.
Are you human?
He's dead.
Why'd you come here?
We want answers.
Speak up.
We want answers.
I feel warm
They're
right
home.
here. 8.
8 again. There's 8 of you?
Help me. Please help.
Who are you? How can we help if we don't know who you are?
Nothing you can do.
That's right.
Go away.
No.
It's not fair.
No Ouija.
No, it's not Ouija. It's similar. You can communicate with us through this. Through these boxes.
You better hush.
Hospital. Those planes.
It's horror.
It's horror where
Look
you're
at
from.
those planes.
What
But
planes?
this one,
Planes?
the snake.
You're from the snake?
Damn it. Someone's got a gun.
Welcome.
Where are you from?
You don't
Tell
speak
us.
Spanish?
No, I don't. Joe does.
Everything. Thanks for
Watch
helping me.
this. It's insane. You know what? Come on.
You're very talkative over there. How about you? Where are you from? Tell me.
Is that a camera?
I'm pretty.
Yeah, there's a couple of them. We're recording this.
I can hear you.
It's the worst.
You can hear
Running.
me?
I'm running.
Why?
Good luck.
You could stay.
Mike?
Yes.
It's like 3
Feel
times.
it?
I don't. What am I?
feel it.
What do you want me to feel?
I literally started seeing like a Venus flytrap. Like,
Man, I'm getting like an
help me.
uneasy feeling
All
here.
night.
It's like whatever here is not. Whatever is here is not good.
I didn't. I told you.
It's deep.
You want to freak out?
Yeah, I want to
Run.
freak out.
Definitely.
Tell me something that's going to freak me out.
Get out. Go back. You're dirty.
I heard like a dog bark.
Now, people, don't forget.
You take him.
Take who?
Somebody just scream. A demon.
Demon? I don't believe you're a demon.
Literally like a sex sound. I'm not gonna recreate it.
Look up.
Another one.
I
Another
hate
sex
it.
sound.
Please
Still
look.
seeing like the Venus flytrap, like mouth type of deal. Like the.
You must forget.
Never mind these people.
It would. Cry. Welcome. I lost it.
Why'd you say you were a demon?
Hey, it's me.
Who's me?
Stop. Stoner.
Jesus.
Jesus?
Get back.
Jesus will protect
Now,
us.
everybody.
Me.
I'm not scared of you.
He has to pee.
Who has to pee? Joe or Eric? Do we have to let him out?
It's awful.
You're welcome.
Don't look.
You're okay.
Okay, good.
Go west.
I'm okay?
Look how pretty.
Stay back. You'll get the symptoms.
Fucked up.
What symptoms? Stay back, you're gonna get the symptoms?
Dirty. Back in the day.
How long have you been here?
Wicked.
Wicked?
Look down.
Are you here from
Can't.
from before this park was
We're
built?
going. With me.
Have you been here since this park has been built? Like, but prior to that?
Large triangle. I'm seeing a large triangle.
I get touched.
Right here.
What are you
I
trying?
hate you.
What are you trying
Seeing
to?
a cross, like a Christian cross.
What are you trying to show Joe?
I'm here to help you.
Somebody's here to help us. Thank you.
It was a mistake. Uh-oh.
Believe me.
You got
Okay.
it.
Be afraid of us.
Excuse me? I thought you were here to help.
Bitch.
Demons don't know.
Uh-huh. Mike,
Yes.
come back.
Are you here to ward off the demons?
I heard Eric.
You heard Eric?
Give up. Trouble.
We don't want no trouble.
The devil. Kiss my ass.
All right.
Get up.
We're gonna stop this. We don't want to leave them in there too long, so we're gonna stop this. And I want to let you guys know that none of you have permission to leave this area.
Take a deep breath.
Behold the dragon.
Behold the dragon, he just said. All right, you can keep the dragon to yourself because we're gonna end this, and you have no.
Excellent.
Thought I saw something. Sorry. Back behind me. Back behind them.
Back. His head.
Thank you.
You do not have permission to follow any of us out of this, and we thank you for communicating with us. But Jesus Christ, and we're protected by the light, and we're protected so you cannot follow us out of here.
Had enough.
We're gonna say goodbye. Can you
Leave
say
food
goodbye?
for 'em. No.
Yes.
Leave.
No.
Franny.
What do you want to say to Franny?
Did you tap me?
Yeah.
What do you want?
Look at this motherfucker.
We're gonna stop it.
Evil.
That was the craziest.
I felt like warm heat right here.
Bro, I was feeling all sorts. I got poked. I took off my glasses because I thought he was pulling me up.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And he's standing over here. I felt like I thought he was like pulling me up.
I felt like a warm heat, like someone like, I don't know, that's a lot warmer than what we feel right now.
I feel like there was
Did it make any sense?
Dude, it's very weird, man. Very, very dark.
Yeah. And
I heard Satan.
Yeah.
Both were you saying here.
That demon I heard a couple times, I think.
I kept on saying 8, 3, I think.
I kept saying 18.
Oh, really?
And you know, each guy is plugged into a different spirit box, and they're sweeping at different rates. So for them to say that a lot of the same stuff is bananas. Now,
Off rip, like as I was like marinating. So I see a like traditional flying saucer.
Really?
Like zoom in from the right, hover in the middle, pull like this, and just stay there for a bit. And then I called it out. I was watching it for a little bit before I said anything. And then after I said it, it zipped off.
I didn't get any visuals. I just heard I felt that like hot pocket.
That was like
over here.
Yeah, right in the middle.
Yeah, I was like, just like a big, like, I don't know. I couldn't explain it, but
I know
my hands are cold, so I felt like warm.
Front. I know I know that I kept saying like look down. I don't know if it was meant for us to look down.
I said look up, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's wild.
I remember saying that several times.
That's wild.
That's pretty crazy, but it's definitely something dark.
The tri-field meter was acting up a little.
Was it?
Really?
Yeah.
So I feel that there was like multiple things coming through. I feel like up front it was okay, and then it took a dark turn towards the end.
Yeah.
And they kept talking about like he comes back, they come back.
Yeah.
And like that kind of stuff. Like something is, and I was asking about like the dark things and stuff. It wasn't happy.
No.
So most of our stuff was like related.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And at one point I saw like a big like X, which I think I called out, and then I see
It's crazy.
a cross, like a Christian cross, and
Oh,
like
really?
immediately, I'm pretty sure immediately after I called that out is when all of the like I'm the devil or
Well, it was like you're here to. It said you're here to help, and then it showed all the.
switched.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden it said fear us.
I said run, back off a
I
lot.
think I said run a couple times.
I think, right?
Yeah.
I said devil, Satan. I said your name a couple times. I heard it.
You said it.
Yeah, it was absolutely wild. So, wow. Okay. Well, very odd. We'll see.